Hey y'all, it's me. I have nothing to say for the intro. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, intros are interesting. Well, while we're here, let's talk about IMAX posters because I just don't know, okay? Shush. First, there's the easy ones. The ones that are more simplistic, but they get the work done. And trust me, there are a lot of them. So much so that I'm just gonna cover some few, and the ones you're seeing right now are the honorable mentions. So let's get to talking. First, there's Mulan 2020, the live-action film which no one saw in theaters because, well, COVID happened. Although it did give us this interesting poster, but it was just the normal poster, but she's in a different angle. even if there were IMAX screenings in like different countries, the March 27th release was an example that this would have came to theaters. Then there is the Avatar re-release poster. Why am I including the re-release and not the original one? The original one didn't have some custom IMAX poster, so yeah. This one is just the Avatar A logo with all your favorite characters like Jake Sully, the woman, and I don't know. So yeah. Actually, I should have watched this when it was in theaters. Oh well. Lastly, there is the Spider-Verse poster, which just features, well, as you guess, multiple Spider-Men going after Miles Morales. And this one actually seems stylish, and it seems simple enough to pass. And yep, that's all I want to include. And that's all I want to add for the simple logos that just work. Sure, I may be missing out a lot, but what are you gonna do? It's my channel, my things, blah, blah, blah. Next, let's just look at the stylish ones. The ones that made me go, ooh and ah, looking really good and grabbing my attention. And there are a lot of them. Holy moly, there are a lot of them. I'm just panning out time so I can just show you more posters because there is so much greatness. But I'll just choose 5 that I will mention and we're gonna move on. How's that? Good? Okay, let's talk about it. Now, if you're looking at stylish, then look no further than the Dune movies. Both Dune Part 1 and Part 2 managed to get out some goodies. Let's look at Part 2. There's this one, as you can see, where it's just a sandworm, and the other one, which is just pollinated trinities just looking out there. Just looking. But, oh man, the first Dune, there is a gold mine. There's this one where some dude is walking, another one where the same person is walking, this incredible one where it's like, yeah, it's filmed for IMAX, so what? There is this one, it looks cool, and lastly this one, because, oh my god, this looks so good. Anyway, let's talk about the other ones, like the Christopher Nolans. For the stylish ones, I'm only going to include Dunkirk because I'm going to save like Oppenheimer and Interstellar for like the best of the best. For now, let's take a look at this Dunkirk poster. There's a boat, there's a text that said IMAX, and then another text with shot in 70mm IMAX screens, and then the Dunkirk logo, and then the July 21st logo. Let's just continue. Of all the Disney animated films to get mentioned, this is the only one that got mentioned. Frozen 2 surprisingly has a stylish enough IMAX poster, which is surprising since this will most likely be the only Disney one that is animated, of course. I already talked about Mulan, okay? Lastly, the last one I want to talk about is Star Trek Beyond, because, I don't know, this looks cool, okay? And that's I guess I really need to strip these videos, man. Next up, there's the bad ones. These are the ones that just make me question who designed them in the first place. Thankfully, there's only 3 I want to talk about, no honorable mentions. So let's just get them out of the way so I can talk about the good ones. First up was this January's The Beekeeper. I mean, what do you expect from this poster? It's just Jason Statham and a gun. What do you expect? Some cool beehive thing? Yeah, well, no. Let's just have Jason Statham and a gun with him. Yeah, that will pass as an IMAX poster. Oh, and don't even get me started on The Exorcist Believer. Since I had to move a week early because of Taylor Swift, they could have had something, because they most likely used their poster knowledge on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And yet they didn't even acknowledge the IMAX one, using this and the other girl as a passable thing. Come on, Blumhouse, do your better job. I want to see a good IMAX poster for when you release Megan 2.0 if you actually release it in IMAX. Oh my god. Lastly, what's this? What is this? This is the Nun 2 poster. After the Equalizer 3, I think IMAX just ran out of ideas to make good posters until the creator. Because look at this. Is this supposed to be a Nun 2 poster or a woman screaming like, because honestly, I think they did a terrible job at it. Lastly, there is the best ones. There is just so much goodness that let's just sit here for a while and look at them. I mean, I could keep going on and 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 on. Later. And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Much later. On and on and on and on. And on and on and on and on and on. And on 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 and on. And on and on and on.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
And on 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 and on. But I'm not trying to make this video 1 hour long, so let's just keep this brief. With only 6 I want to mention this time, so well, let's just get through it, I guess. I don't know. First, there is this incredible John Wick Chapter 4 poster. And it just makes sense because the Eiffel Tower is there, the IMAX logo is behind it, the film logo itself, John Wick Chapter 4, is not that shown much, and there's John Wick himself. I mean, what do you expect? Then there is this amazing Spider-Man No Way Home poster, and although the normal one looks okay in my opinion, I just have a feeling that this one takes the cake, because I don't know, it's my video, okay? Then there is this dark, amazing The Batman IMAX poster. It doesn't show you the title because there's a Batman right there, I'm pretty sure you already know. But the reason is because this looks so cool. It looks so cool. Everything looks so cool. Then there's this Oppenheimer poster, which is dark, gloomy, and you don't know what could happen, even if it's a Christopher Nolan film. And speaking of Nolan, oh my god. This is how you do a poster, making 3 separate ones and make it look like it's one thing. The Interstellar posters are a wild one. There is the one on the left, where it's just the moon, I think, I don't know. And then the middle one is on Earth, of course, and the third one is in the space. It's space. The final frontier. Anyway, I'm joking around. You don't like my usual banner stuff, yeah. Well, let's do one more before we end this video, shall we? Lastly, there is this amazing 2002 Attack of the Clones poster where it says, "Size matters not, except on an IMAX screen." This was back in 2002, the semi-earliest IMAX poster I can find. Even if I showed you a 2002 poster of Beauty and the Beast and The Lion King. Still, this actually looks good. It's like a vintage one. And I don't know, that's it, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll try to make this brief because, good lord, this was a lot longer than I expected. I mean, we're talking about a lot of IMAX posters here. And who knows, maybe when this video finally releases, the poster for Ghostbusters and Godzilla over my ex-con could come out. Yep, but here we are. Do you think I'm bad at writing videos? Because videos like these, I don't write them? I should sign off now.